Hello, 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 and welcome back to Gemcast. My name is Denise,
Amy.
and today we have members from our club BSU. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Mar. I'm the vice president of BSU.
I'm Charity, and I'm the secretary of BSU.
Well, like I said, welcome to the podcast, and really we're just going to start off with some simple questions, seeing, for example, why you guys started the club in the first place, and just going on that type of basis. Just simple questions. So, like I said, what gave you the idea and/or inspiration to pursue this club?
Okay, so BSU has always been a big part of YWLA. We've always had these events like the Cookout, which is actually the Jubilee. We wanted to bring awareness to Black history in the school, and a tradition that we had was to do I Am Queen, basically to represent women empowerment in like Black leaders who are women. So we wanted to just bring recognition and give history background to Black leaders.
Amy?
Can you tell us more about like what you guys do as part of the Black Student Union? Like, what do you specifically do, being your positions, and what kind of events do you participate in?
Okay, so we didn't have BSU our junior year just because Miss Bean used to be the sponsor for it, but no one would really go to it and everything. So kind of what we do, we host the events like everyone goes to the I Am Queen. That's just kind of like a traditional thing that I know Mr. Florence used to take care of, and it just like fell into Miss Bean's hands and stuff. We do those like the Cookout Jubilee, like Charity had said. We do fundraisers. We're working on movie nights, and we sell root beer floats. Just little things to raise more money and just to kind of keep the Black history alive because you know Black history is not just in February; it's 365 days of the year. Um, and so just keep that so people can feel the diversity and feel welcome no matter what race they are, culture they're from, or the color of their skin.
Um, well, I see all the great things about this club, and everything about it is great. Just the representation that it brings to not only just us African Americans, but also just giving inspiration to other races and ethnicities to be able to like live their life and live their truth and everything, no matter what skin color you are. But I do want to ask, like, what struggles have you guys had as a club, depending on like whether it just be small stuff, big stuff? What has been some struggles?
I can say our biggest struggle was to find people to actually support us and like what we want to accomplish because at the end of the day, people still see us as kids. They don't see us as coming into adults. They don't see us as
Mhm.
taking this seriously. And we
Yeah.
take Black history very seriously because it's rich history. And so our biggest struggle mainly is finding people who will back us up for what we stand for and to find people to help us to gain what we need to be able to get where we're trying to go.
Yeah, definitely one of the most important things about getting representation for everyone to like get that awareness and discover new things about other like races and learn about the history. It's definitely important for you guys to get support and for all to see. And if you were to gain like more people, like especially like from listening to this podcast, to recognize your union and your group, what would be the most important thing that you want them to know about you guys?
The most important thing would to be like probably that we're we have some rich history that y'all don't even know about. Like some of the first people to create some of the stuff that we use today are African American people, and people have been blinded by this history that's not true. That's being created by other people who don't want to take the fact that African Americans have done something so great, and now it's booming, and people don't want to give us or give them the recognition that they deserve.
I do want to ask, y'all have come a great way from the beginning of the club and everything, just doing so much, not only for our school, but just as role models to some of our students and everything. So who are some of the people that have helped you along the way, whether it be teachers or mentors? Who are some of those people?
So whenever we first started the club, Keyshawn came up to me and he was like, "Well, Ma, I really want to get BSU started again." And I was like, "Well, if you're down, I'm down." So honestly, really, yes, we have Miss Mohammadi as our co-sponsor and Miss V. Allen, the band teacher, as our sponsor. But it was 100% all Keyshawn. He was upset that we didn't have the club anymore because no one really showed up to the meetings, like I said, in junior year. So he started getting it going again, and we voted him president, voted me vice president, and we made our representatives from there. And then from there, middle schoolers, shout out to Sarah, she came and then invited her friends in. So we kind of just get a little bit of help from everybody, but also at the same time, a lot of like the help and support we get is from the people, from the girls in the group, in the club, because without them, like, we wouldn't have the club.
True. So can you tell us and the viewers about like the Jubilee coming up, and like how you guys feel about it? What do you have planned? Or is it like all surprises?
Okay, so I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to get in trouble by Keyshawn, but I'm pretty excited. We're kind of doing, I guess you could say it's kind of like Fiesta Latina but inside, and we're gonna have dancers and movies and just lots of really cool food trucks coming in. I don't want to say too much because I don't know everything I'm allowed to say yet, but I think I'm excited for it. The decorations are being finalized. The Miss Allen's middle schooler band kids have been a great help with just with decorations, because with us, like, we can't always stay after school, and so we do what we can, but with their support and help and decorate. I saw them today actually putting more decorations up in the first and second floor, so I'm very excited. What about you, Charity?
I mean, I'm excited for it. This is my first year actually being able to go to one of these events for BSU because I've been so busy in the past. But I can say that this event is to bring more awareness and to have fun with the awareness. Not only to sit there and listen and be like, yeah, this is what we're being taught, but to have fun with it. I mean, the dances are going to be amazing. The music we're going to hear is going to be amazing. The food is going to be top tier. And, it's going to be a very great night for everybody.
It sounds like it's going to be absolutely amazing. I personally cannot wait to go. I've been excited for a hot minute, definitely. Well, I know you've told us a lot about just like snippets and everything, but in overall summary, what are some stuff as a club that you guys do? What is like main purpose of the club, if that makes sense?
The main purpose of BSU and just having, being able to have BSU on campus is to create a safe space for African American students, Black students to just come and just feel safe and welcomed. Because, I feel like not even just in our school, but just in many schools, there's not a lot of diversity. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to have that club, and for us, a lot of our African American Black friends are in the club. And so it's just a way where you can go and you can just speak about how you feel about how you're being treated, like, in the real world, how you're being treated at school, because, we all can relate to that. So it's just a place where you can go and not feel out of place. You feel home, you feel like family. And that's the main reason why BSU is BSU.
Yeah, I love how you guys really want to get that inclusivity into the school and really bring that, like, diverse aspect and show people what you guys have to offer. I'm super excited to see what's going to go on in the Jubilee. Hopefully I can get my mom to let me go because she never lets me go anywhere. But we are looking forward to having another episode with you guys, like after the Jubilee and like, all the afterthoughts and things like that.
Definitely. I definitely agree. I love the diversity, and I love how you guys are actually about being diverse and not just having it as like a little fad or whatever. Just actually being very into it and dedicated to it. It's just beautiful, especially considering everything that has happened recently and just world news and everything. Just having this club, and then not only that, but having teachers and admin who want to be able to support this club and everything. It's just amazing, because we know we didn't always have this and everything, that we weren't always accepted, and I just really do think that's amazing. Really, that's all we really wanted to ask you. We really appreciate y'all coming on the show. Y'all were absolutely glorious, and we really do appreciate you. Amy, do you have anything else?
No, I'm just glad that the viewers are, are able to get to know this club better, because I know a lot of the new students, they come in, they don't know anything about what our school has to offer, and I'm glad that they get to know more about, the BSU club.
I definitely agree. Well, this is going to be the end of our episode. Once again, I'm Denise.
I'm Amy.
And we want to say thank you to our guest, Mar and Charity. Thank you so much, you guys.
No worries.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. And this is the end of our episode. Thank you for tuning in.